It's Marta
Mondays.
I never thought that I would be a cold shower person. You set an intention to have a recurring ritual in your life. Notes. She takes notes. Having ritual in your life can also help you savor the moment and get more out of ordinary moments in life. Hear more of the science because I'm making it just a little bit general here, but it's a wonderful, wonderful habit. Hey koala subbies, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another Marta Mondays. It's so wonderful having you here, and how many times can I do this gesture some more? I want to thank you so much for being here, for subscribing. I really appreciate all the comments, and it really means the world to me. I've noticed that a few of my last videos were pretty long, 30-40 minutes. And I feel that on some subjects, I do have to keep it a little longer, especially the story time one. It just needed that length of time in order to convey the message. But for this video, I wanted to keep it a little bit more brief. My goal is to keep it 10 to 15 minutes. So by now that it's up, you'll probably see what the timestamp is. But let me not talk much more to add to the timestamp. And let's get started. Also, I'm not wearing any makeup. I'm just wearing these beautiful earrings from Buc-ee's and a smile and my green eyes. Today's video is on the topic of ritual and how it improved my life, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about ritual, what it is, and the benefits that come from having ritual in place in your life. If you find that this video can be helpful to some of your loved ones or maybe some friends, please feel free to share it. It would definitely help my channel out a lot. So I want to thank you in advance for that. What is ritual? Ritual is seen as something that occurs on a reoccurring basis. It's usually something ceremonial or some sort of rite or act, or like the word says, ritual of repeating an act, whatever that may be. This is a ritual. And so the reason I wanted to talk to you about rituals is that I have personally found them extremely beneficial in my life since I've started implementing some rituals, and since on my channel I'm all about best self and improving your life, I wanted to share those with you. There are a lot of benefits to ritual, and I'm not only saying this from my own personal experience. There's also research and, of course, people's word of mouth that backs this up. And so I want to go into this topic a little further. When you think of ritual, rituals can be big and small. Going to church can be a ritual. Brushing your teeth every morning is a sort of ritual. Having your morning coffee is a ritual. There are so many rituals that I think a lot of us do without even realizing that they are rituals, but there's something really beautiful and wholesome and something that can really benefit you more than you realize when you set an intention to have a recurring ritual in your life. I want to talk about some of the benefits of having rituals. The list is quite big, and I'll go over it now. Having ritual can boost your creativity. Ritual can improve your performance and your confidence. Having ritual in your life can reduce extreme emotions, stress, and anxiety. Implementing ritual into your life can transform the mundane into sacred. Having a ritual also helps you create something to look forward to. Ritual also increases your sense of balance and harmony in life. When you repeat your ritual, more and more repetitions help strengthen and make the ritual more meaningful. Having a ritual in your life can create a sense of safety. And my friend JENA is gonna like this one. Having ritual in place can also help you feel a sense of control. Ritual is something that's native to us, very social human beings. I saw a study that said, well, an anthropological study that they found from 700,000 years ago related to something in Africa that was related to an artifact, and the ones that studied it discovered that it was related to a ritual. And I don't doubt it. I think from the beginning of time, us humans have found a way to use ritual to benefit our lives, to feel a sense of connection with fellow man, and give our life meaning. Having ritual in life can also help you feel a more sense of connection to yourself and others. And research suggests that it can benefit your overall well-being, including your immune system. So how wonderful is that? Having ritual in your life can also help you savor the moment and get more out of ordinary moments in life. So I'm going to go over some research that I found to back up these claims. And I don't think you necessarily need to know this research. I think if you have any ritual set in your life, for example, your regular exercise routine, or say talking to a loved one, you already feel the benefit. But it's really incredible to see that there's research that also backs up these claims. So I'm going to click here for a moment, so bear with me. There was a study from the researchers of the University of Minnesota and Harvard that found that enacting a ritual enhances how much people enjoy eating chocolate. And so this was really interesting because what this suggests is that rituals can help us savor the moment more. And even it said that the research participants found the chocolate more flavorful. So rituals then appear to heighten how involved we are in our experiences. The University of Toronto study that says that participants who performed a ritual before completing a task exhibited less anxiety and sensitivity to personal failure than when they completed the task without first performing the ritual. So with this research, it really does show that it can help you feel a more sense of calm and reduce anxiety. Ritual can also help you foster self-love by doing things for yourself, performing these rituals that enrich your life. And personally, in my own life, I wanted to just go over some rituals that I have started and talk about how they have benefited me. So for a long time, I was a little bit unstructured in my life, specifically regarding my sleeping schedule. It's still nowhere near perfect, but every day is a new day. And so my goal is to wake up every day at 6 a.m. and be in bed by somewhere between 9 and 10 p.m. And on days that I go to bed later, I still really make an effort to wake up between 6 and 7 because that's the only way to stay consistent. So part of my rituals, and I'll talk about the first ritual that I've had for years now. It is connecting with my grandmother and my aunt every Sunday. Every single Sunday, I make sure to call them. My family lives overseas. My grandparents are in Poland. My aunt lives in the Netherlands. So the time difference is not always our best friend. But when it's Sunday morning here, you know, they are 6 hours ahead of me. So it's the perfect time. And having this ritual in place keeps our connection strong. It is something I look forward to. It's something they look forward to. And there's no weirdness about when we're connecting because we know that every Sunday we're going to have this magical ritual of connecting with one another. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, excuse me, what are you waiting for? So back to my new sleeping schedule as of maybe a month or two ago. Here are the things that I do that are part of my morning ritual, and I find them extremely sacred, and I feel very fulfilled afterwards. Part of it also has to do with habit stacking, which I've touched on briefly. I learned about habit stacking from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, which in this video it's probably the 4th or 5th time that I have mentioned this book. It's an excellent read. And what I mean by habit stacking is putting together different habits, for me they are rituals, together, and doing them in a beautiful order that they all benefit one another. So at 6 a.m. when I wake up, I drink some water, and even before I get out of bed, the first thing that I do, and I have been doing this for years, is I say, "Thank you, universe." I say thank you, and I always try to have those words, "thank you," be the first words out of my mouth when I wake up, because it fosters a sense of gratitude and thankfulness for being alive, for another day on this planet. And I think it's so crucial and important for all of us to realize how blessed we are to be here on this planet, to be alive, and to be thankful that we are here to live another day. So when I wake up, I take a few moments to, shake it off, shake loose, maybe do a little stretch. And then the next thing I do is I go on a walk. And I go on a walk just around where I live. This morning I caught the sunset and it was incredibly beautiful. My walk is anywhere from 20 to 50 minutes depending on the day, but at least 20, because I will actually attach a video below that's related to this, but there have been scientific studies that show that moving in the morning, and specifically what they call forward ambulation, you will hear this in the video that I'm linking below, it not only helps wake you up, but it also helps your brain chemistry and also helps your amygdala, and there are so many benefits that you can hear in the video. I'm not doing it justice. And also in the morning walks, getting that first ray of sunshine in my eyes, it is really a beautiful way to wake up and feel refreshed, but it also, studies have shown, is very beneficial for you. And so I make it a point to go without sunglasses to receive those benefits specifically. And again, you can check out the video to hear more of the science, because I'm making it just a little bit general here, but it's a wonderful, wonderful habit. After my walk, I come back home and I take a cold shower. I never thought that I would be a cold shower person, and I'm still really not, in the sense that I do take hot, warm showers, other parts of the day, but specifically after my morning walk, I take a cold shower, and this doesn't have to be too long. It can be 2 to 5 minutes for the benefits. It also talks about that in the video I'm linking, and I'll also provide some other information about that. But basically, a cold shower, it helps your dopamine release. It makes me feel super alive, super awake before I even have my coffee, and it's just the most wonderful jolt to start my day. So I really recommend it. I think the first few times it's going to be difficult, but I promise you, the more you do it, the easier it becomes, and the benefits are superb. When you take these cold showers, is you definitely want to get the cold water on your face and cover your head, because that's how we get the most benefits out of these cold showers. After I get out of the shower, I go and make coffee, get some caffeine, and make my breakfast. And then I usually meditate. Sometimes my schedule gets messed up and that happens later in the day, but this is somewhat of my habit stack. So this, in a nutshell, has been my story of my rituals. I hope to implement some more in my life, but I cannot tell you enough how much the morning walks, the cold showers have already improved my life. So I wanted to share that with you, share some of the research about rituals, and I want to wish you a most wonderful day. and let me know what rituals you have in place in your life and how they benefited you. And if you don't, let me know what rituals you're thinking about implementing. So I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for being a koala subby. I love you guys so much, and I will see you on the next MartaMondays. Prefer. Want to see my notes? Do I have time for outtakes? Notes. Using my MacBook camera today. Check. Ring light. Check. A YouTuber's best friend. Ritual can. Bye, guys.